and way is the way to go. It is the way to go. With heart to
Hi everyone, it's
heart.
Dr. Jen from GenMed, and I'm welcoming you to my new podcast series. It's called Heart to Heart with Dr. Jen. And in this series, we will be exploring emotional and health topics that affect you. I am not a psychologist or a psychiatrist. I am a family doctor, but I do believe that God has given me a mandate to help people's health healing from inside out. And today, our topic is, why are you so hot headed? Why are you so hot headed? Now, in a Jamaican or even a Caribbean context, when we say somebody's hot headed, we mean that them go from 0 to 60 in 2 seconds, them explode. I'm gone, head gone, and them see red, and then them would say they made mad, they mad, right? That is what we mean by hot headed. But I want to tell you, there's another extreme to this hot headedness. It is those who are avoidant. Them take with themselves, them gone, them freeze up, them climb up and have to go. They run, right? It is the other extreme of being hot headed. And this usually happens when the person is triggered. What do I mean by triggered? So something they are going through right now in their present is triggering them to the point that their head gone, they lose control. So they end up angry, vexed, cussing, fighting, said some the meanest things, horrible stuff, etc. Right? And then when they cool down and they look at everything, they now survey the damage and tend to have a lot of regret. And even though they said to themselves, I'm not going to let this happen again, the cycle keeps repeating itself. They're triggered by something. They say what they need to say. They explode like a volcano. So they vomit up everything, right? And then when the storm passes by, and now you have a little peace, in their quiet time, and they're thinking about it, and they're like, what did I just do? And this can get really dramatic, because it can get to the point that a person is violent and they lose their mind, so to speak. But I'm here to tell you why this is happening. It is a form of PTSD, post traumatic stress disorder. You went through some trauma, whether in your adolescence, your young adulthood, or even from childhood. You know how much patients I see that still carrying pain in them 60s, 70s from childhood. They will tell you the story. Doc, when I was 7 years old, my mother did this, my father did this, a teacher did this, a auntie did this, etc. And that trauma is stored in the body and it is relived like a movie when triggered. So, what do I mean by this trigger word? So, if you felt abandoned, for example, by your parents, and let's say you're now in a relationship or you're married or whatever, and your spouse does something and leaves, let's say them say they're going to drive out because they need a break. Just that triggers the same pain that you had as a child. And because that is a trigger of that trauma, you react. You react. You explode. You become hot-headed. You react. As I said, you go from 0 to 60 in 2 seconds. You don't even have control over it. Now, this is called emotional dysregulation. In other words, you're not in control. You can't regulate your feelings, your mood. And how you know you are very dysregulated, but me love to call it the Jamaican way, hot-headed, is because there's this sense of urgency. So when you're upset, you must do something now, and you have to do it, and you have to do it, and you have to say what you have to say. And when I'm done with you, and I'm leaving now, and you cuss them, and you have, there is that urgency. It's like you feel the bubbling up inside. You feel the breathing get shallow and fast. You feel your head get hot, so to speak. You feel all of that before the volcano explodes. You went through all of that before you explode. It's just that it happened in a split second. That is the dysregulation. And then now, after all is said and done, you have all that damage to deal with because a hurricane just passed through and wipe out. And then now you have to go look and say, boy, that house mash up, that relationship mash up, that friendship, the job, because you just deal with the boss, or you gotta deal with the bills. No, it's like you have to now deal with the consequences afterwards. I'm here to tell you, it is not your fault. It is not your fault. You did not cause the pain. You did not cause the trauma. But it is your responsibility to fix it, to repair, to heal. So it's not your fault, but it is now your responsibility as an adult, as a human being who has the ability to repair, to heal, to fix it. It is. You follow now? Mhm. So what is really happening is that your nervous system that deals with dealing with stresses, it is out of whack, it is fried, it is firing, it is seeing that simple trigger as the World War III. It is overreacting. That is what, so your nervous system is out of whack, your sympathetic nervous system to be exact. And therefore, I want to give you some tips about what you can do to help yourself. So you see when you feel that feeling coming, somebody trigger you, you feel the feeling, them maybe don't even know them trigger you, you know. But you feel the feeling bubbling up, the upset, the pain, the hurt bubbling up. I want you to be aware, the feeling. And then you're going to press pause. What you going to press? Pause. Press pause. How you going to pause it? Doc, how you going to pause it when we vex? When we want to fight? When we want to run away? You press pause by take some deep breaths. Tell yourself, when I feel this way, I'm going to take 5 deep breaths. Go cook, go clean, go do something. Go take a walk, go take a drive out. Leave the scene. But you have to press pause because you know if you don't press pause, what is going to happen. So you must develop a habit, a routine, whatever you want to call it, that as you feel the feelings, I need to press pause. I need a little escape route here a little. Because I know what's going to happen. Now, I don't expect that you're going to get it right every time, especially in the beginning. But as you start to practice this, put this into practice over and over, you'll get better at it. I promise you. And then now when you press pause, because what you're doing is you're breaking that cycle of, I have to urgently respond. You don't need to. You press pause. So I might do some deep breaths. I love to do deep breaths, by the way. Put on some music, do some exercise, dance, something. And then what that does, it balances out that stress response. That's what it does. When you get that lucid moment now to think, you tell the situation, you tell that person, whatever it is, I need some time to think. Now, that time might just be an hour. You might just need 15 minutes to cool down. You might need 2 days, whatever, however long you need to re-regulate, to get yourself back to your regular self, to the self that can think clearly. And once you have given yourself that time, then you make the wise decision, whatever the wise decision is. The wise decision might be, okay, I've decided I'm leaving this job, or I've decided I'm going to stay in this job for 3 more months. Then I'll leave. But when you are in an emotionally dysregulated, hot-headed state, you're going to make the worst decision possible. You're going to be a hurricane. But when you pause yourself, then you give yourself the time you need to cool down, calm down, for your nervous system to come back to calm. Then your normal brain can think properly. Then you make the best decision possible. And then now, you start to take stock of those issues that triggered you. Why, when your boss said that, why did it trigger you? Why, when that person at the store did that, it triggered you? Is it that you have a fear of abandonment? Is that what triggered you? Is it disrespect from a teacher that triggered you? What is your trigger? What? Because that tells you what your pain point is. And then now you can work on healing it. What your mother do, what your father do, what your granny did, what the teacher do. What impact did it have on you? Even as you're old with your old self right now, it's still having an impact. But you have the opportunity to look into it and take control. You don't have to be the victim no more, because you can now work on yourself. As I always say, baby steps, one baby step after the other. And before you know it, you won't be so easily triggered. You'll be more in control. People won't be controlling you, knowing that, boy, if them say this, you're going to lose your cool, you're going to run where, you're going to freeze up, you're going to clam up. Because now you will have become a more emotionally mature individual. And that's how it starts. And funny enough, as you start to heal, you know what follows suit? Your body, your physical body, your blood pressure gonna come down. Not true? So I hope this has been helpful. Our very first episode on Heart to Heart. Please do stay tuned for our next episode and let me know in the comments what you thought. Are you hot-headed? Do you have any triggers? What do you do to help yourself regulate? Until next time, this has been Dr. Jen from GenMed with Heart to Heart with Dr. Jen. Bye.
Gem and way is the way to go. It is the way to go.